What up, though? This is your boy Beezy. You're watching Beezy Review Beats. Today, I'm going to be talking about Duke Westlake's Return. Duke Westlake is a producer who I'm pretty much just got put up on earlier this year. You know, I reviewed also on the Dead and Hip Hop website if you haven't checked it out. Trek Life's Hometown Foreigner, which was produced, mixed, arranged, mastered, everything entirely by Duke Westlake. And I said in this review that Duke Westlake kind of really surprised me. With this production. I mean, I was like I said in the Trek Life review. I expected Trek Life to be Trek Life, be dope as hell, dope MC. But I think it was the production on there, and by it being completely done by him, I was a fan. Duke Westlake made me a fan right there after I heard Hometown Foreigner. So I was like, dude, I'm following your work now. I'm gonna check you out. And lo and behold, he made this 30 track beat tape called Re.Turn. So it's a 3-part beat tape, which is one is Turn, another one is Memory Place, and another one is Gravel. And thing I noticed about Memory Place was that a lot of the names, the titles in there were in Spanish or whatever. So I don't know if he must be an Hispanic, LA producer or whatever. Cause I had never seen no picture of him, so I don't know. But anyway, I thought he did a great job of blending this 30 track. 30 tracks is a lot of tracks, but I think for a beat tape, unlike an album where you got MC or MCs rhyming over it, 30 tracks can be a lot. But I think for a beat tape, if each track is linked properly, I think 30 tracks for a beat tape is absolutely fine. I think, in my opinion, yes, I think Duke Westlake, he did a great job of really mixing and showing a good diverse out of these 30 tracks that he made for this beat tape. I mean, you can get everything from sample flipping he did, flipping stuff the way he did Stars, how he flipped that Beach Boy samples and still kind of made it sound well with that creative instrumentation that he had on there. Tracks like Only Way I think is another one of those tracks that's from the gravel part of the beat tape, which it kind of took me to that Hometown Foreigner type of vibe, I guess you want to say. One thing I can say, if you listen to Hometown Foreigner, don't expect this type of production on this beat tape. I mean, I think that's what the great thing about this, that Duke was able to really show that he's a diverse, producer, beat maker. You know what I'm saying with this, and that's one thing that I think, another thing that took me by surprise. Listening to this, I was like, is he's gonna kind of give me like Hometown Foreigner Part 2 type of beat selections? But when I listened to it, it started off, with a sin and a roll, and I was like, okay, wow, this dude is really. I mean, that's the only way that I think that sound kind of similar to Hometown Foreigner. But I think the rest of this beat tape, you gave me different vibes every single time. Every single track was a different type of feel. I think this beat tape can really fit for a lot of people who might like only certain types of beats. You might be like, okay, I want to get this type of vibe, or I want to get this electric type of spaced out type of vibe, like Orbit Run. Orbit Run is another one of my standout tracks on there that I really enjoyed on here, that I thought was a lot different. Did not have no snare on there, which I thought was pretty creative, man. He did not put no snare on that. You just had a nice good thumping kick with some crazy samples on there, man. I thought that was real cool. Breakdown is another one. That's a good kind of jazz feel breakdown, a little jazz loop that he had on there. I thought that was so ill on there. I love that. And he sampled, I can't think of the name. I don't want to say the name, but I like how he sampled in some Doom and some Raekwon. I can't Turo. I don't even want to try to say it. This is Spanish. I don't even want to try to embarrass myself like that. But anyway, I thought that was cool how you flipped in some Doom and some Raekwon on some of your sample flipping on there, man. I thought that was dope. It was real dope and innovative on that. How you flipped it, the way you can use their voice and still flip the vocal sample on there. I thought that was cool. Also, tracks with thing too I liked about Rubble. That's another one of my standout tracks. Is that that was a mean bass line on there, man. I love the bass line on that particular track. Very, very smooth, very thumping at the same time. I mean, and that's like one of the only tracks that you had like a really good smooth bass line. A lot of other tracks you didn't have that really catchy bass line, but like I said, it's for you can get different vibes and different mixtures on this, man. And way to blend in different genres on here too on this beat tape as well. That's one thing I do notice out of the 30 tracks that you did. You blended in so many different genres. It sounded like to me on this beat tape, and I was like, man, not many producers do that well and make it sound good. It's blending in so many different genres on beat tapes. Sometimes you might have beat tapes where you might only have 70 sampling on there. You know, that's where you're going for it. I mean, it fits. It fits. Not taking no shots at that, but I thought with this whole project as a whole, I thought that was really creative how he blended that in and mixed it in. You know, it was another track on there particularly that you didn't even use that many like loud drums, man. I can't think of the track name of it off the top of my head. I think it was I want to say it was L.A. Lux. L.A. Lux, I think you had a little vocal sample of some Snoop too. You know, you represent the West Coast well, dude. You represent the West Coast. I hear that. I hear that real good on there. But overall, man, I thought this was a pretty good beat tape. You know, if you're not a fan of 30 tracks, I can understand that. But each track on here is length pretty well. Like no tracks on here is like too long. None of them are really too short. You might have some that's like maybe like a minute or so, or you know, 2 minutes on average is most of the tracks, which I think is good. It didn't feel like 30 tracks, even though it was 30 tracks. It felt like more of a 19-20 track beat tape of more so than 30 tracks. But overall, this is definitely worth purchasing. You can check it out. It's a part of the MMG Mellow Music Group instrumental series. MMG never disappoints me. You know, they with the Clouds, with J Business Flight Plan, you know, Clouds with Apollo Brown, you know, Odyssey with this instrumental stuff, and then this one, and there's some pretty more I can't think off the top of my head that I'm forgetting. But check this out. Go download this, stream it on the Mellow Music Group. You can purchase it on iTunes, purchase it on there as well. Listen for yourself. I'll put the link up there for you to stream it, and then you purchase it, support the artist, check them out. Duke Westlake, you didn't disappoint me again. Still a fan. Looking forward to any projects you're doing with any MCs or any more beat tapes. But you know, 30 tracks mixed in very well, good variety, good drums, good instrumentation, a little bit of everything on here. So I think you will love it, man. Oh yeah, also everything changes. I think that's one of the high energy tracks on beat tape that I think a lot of people will enjoy. You know, like I said, it's a different mixture. So some you might get some very laid back joints. Everything changes, which I think that was his leading single for, you know, promoting this beat tape. But that's a very high energy project. I mean, high energy track. So I suggest y'all check that out. Check out everything about this beat tape. It's pretty dope. I enjoyed it. It's a very nice listen. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter. Came up on the bottom. I'm pretty sure it did. Thanks for subscribing. You know, always subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what you think. Let Duke know what you think of the project. You know, follow the artists as well too. Check out their music if you're a fan of this beat tape. So other than that, man, thank y'all for watching. This is your boy Beezy. I'll check y'all out later. Peace.